Alrighty, guys, we're back and we are approaching the next age, the Age of Absolution, which we will see how well that goes. We have quite a few technologies still to get, but we are getting a lot of the unique Roman ones too, so we'll get pretty quickly with those. But we just finished up taking our war with Naples. We are going to have a Catholic rebellion up here in the northern Romanian area. And we want to really just take out Florence and all these other European states before things get too crazy. So we now have our civil war, and that will be easily quelled because our army is right here ready to go. So we will get our army here. Hopefully our allies will call in Georgia, since Georgia's probably near here. They will take back a lot of those lands, help us with the civil war, and we should be able to move onward. Like I said, I'm not too worried about this. It'll cleanse a lot of these rebellious factions here as well, and it shouldn't be too big of an issue. We are having people join a coalition, but I don't think coalitions can join our civil war, which, we'll see how this coalition goes, but this is pretty much all the countries that we want to take anyway. So we're not too worried. It's just kind of like the Holy Roman Empire that is trying to rebel. We absolutely want to develop the interior here. We'll go with traditional economy. Something else I want to look into. Okay, we have a lot of empty cabinet seats. I think these people integrated their provinces properly. So we will integrate these areas and get these areas back into our country. We'll do those areas after. We'll focus on these spots down here and getting the rest of these little parts that we missed, and then we will be able to do that. As you can see, the world is trying to form a coalition against us, but being the glorious empire that we are, we don't really care about that. So we are just going to fight them all, take all this Civil War land back, and hopefully, once again, this coalition, no one massive has joined it. These guys are the only one. It's literally just all of these areas right here that are coalitioning against us. And so when we declare war in Florence, they will all come to this. However, it's not really going to be that crazy. What I do want to do is, we will see if they want to end the Civil War. Okay, so the Civil War is just among a lot more people than we thought, but our army is great, our people are great. We want to hurry up and clean the Civil War up before we, go elsewhere and have to deal with other things. So we want to integrate provinces. The problem is most of the provinces we're integrating are pieces of silverware, pieces of our revolted territory, which sucks because we're going to integrate it and then it's not going to be like hardly anything, which really does, it's just very obnoxious when that happens, but it's not the end of the world. So we will just keep taking these places. We will look to take Florence, and in taking Florence will spark the coalition to fight us, and we will take as much as we possibly can. So also, I learned something really cool. If you go to buildings and your automated buildings, you can toggle toggle it, and then you can also set a focus for them. So you can tell them how you want to focus on buildings and allow them to make things with what focus you want. So employment system, you can I like to focus infrastructure and then most profitable instead of this. So we're going to switch this for, or probably infrastructure trade then most profitable. So that is how they will focus on building up our nation. And that is good because that will allow us to, make a lot of stuff. As we go, I learn new things all the time because I am new to this entire game series, but I'm having a ton of fun with it all the same. So let us integrate Rhodes and these other island nations that we inherited from them, and then we will continue to take these locations. So Civil War, yeah, so they don't want to in the Civil War yet. I don't know why. And I also don't know why. Oh, I guess these are our people that we have. So we would want to end our Civil War here. We just cannot because we do not have the proper people here to do it. So that's cool. And we are integrating this area. We're getting stuff here. Because of the Civil War, we have lost a lot of our great power status. But once again, it doesn't really matter if we're a great power or not. We'll just go up here. We'll take a lot of these places. Let's see if we can do an Orthodox Synod thing. No. 35, we can do that, I think. Yeah, is that what it said? Yeah, 35. Alright, we have integrated roads. And we'll just integrate all these places, I suppose. Get all these wonderful islands. Of course, that place is rebelling down there. I don't really know how these islands like are becoming vassals or anything like that. Professional navies, we like that. Alright, while we're here doing nothing, we will upgrade our boats. And we will build war galleons here. Because we can afford it. Why can we not make that? Constantinople doesn't have... Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, let's build some shipyards then, shall we? My goodness. Why can't I build shipyards at these locations? Do they have to be a city for a shipyard? Oh no, it's because we didn't have people. Alright, so building the shipyard. I don't care if peasants are available or not. We will build the shipyard here. This is our core. This is where all the shipyards must... You know, we're just going to press that button and build them everywhere. We will now prioritize getting them there as well, which shall go nicely. So also, I do think we need to... The Constantinople market is too big. Maybe. I think we could benefit from having another market down here and really splitting up the empire a little bit. Or putting one here at our wonderful city of this. I'm just going to call it Thissa. I don't know if Constantinople's too big or not. It's always like a question of it. So this Roman revolt is getting under heel, and then we will, of course, look to start going to war with these guys. Yeah. Alright. Restore Roman borders. And then the moment we are done taking all of these rebels, we will restore or reduces administrative. Alright, the rebellion has ended. We are now a great power. Very nice. Alright, so rebellion over, great power, hood established, and we're just gonna go right for Florence. I think that is the best thing for us. We obviously have a lot of bureaucratic spending that we are doing, which sucks, but we're building up a lot of our land as well. So I don't know why we now have a massive amount of spending here. Oh, it's because we're not stable. Duh. So these bureaucracies are fully funded, going crazy. While we are assimilating all these places, we need that. Venice has joined the coalition against us. You can, of course, have food roam. We do want to start annexing these guys before we do our war, just to get these little countries back into us. And of course, we now will go to war with Florence, which will cause a war with a whole plethora of places. So we will see how this goes. As you can see, the entire coalition is coming for us. And we will call Georgia into this, and we will restore our Roman borders. Bam. Instant war. These wars will, hopefully be resolved with extreme, ease. Yes, Georgia, you get in here and help us. I love that we just instantly start off by, like, taking half of their... Like, we just have an instant war effort of higher than theirs. It's pretty great. So as you can see, all these little city-states are here. All these city-states are joining in. But they're really not going to be able to do much against us. I'd raise our levies, but I mean, like, there's no point of not raising them. We'll raise as many as we can. And then all the levies over here, we want to make sure these guys group. And don't, we're gonna group all the, we'll group all these right here at the bun rim. The scariest part when you get all these levies is making them, is if they, try to run just right to Rome. And in doing so, they, one, cause a lot of losses like this. As you can see, we are integrating these areas as we go. Once again, they have no major power, so I'm not really concerned. We can turn down our navy maintenance and our fort maintenance for this. Diplomatic spending. I actually don't really need diplomatic spending at all. I guess we're complacent now. Having Egypt as a power against us makes us a little complacent, but that's it. Transport ships have not been assigned. Okay. That's whatever. So these armies do concern me a little bit, but if we can take this first castle here before they take the rest of our stuff, I think we'll be fine. And even if they do take some stuff, we have Georgia, we have our people coming here. This is our biggest struggle, is fighting an army up here and fighting an army down here, and then obviously we are needing of funding. But fighting off a civil war, you know, comes with its, comes with a little bit. And then once we're done integrating, we can stop paying for our bureaucracy, but we really want to take this before we deal with them here. We've gone too far with it. Okay, yeah. You took this, you took this, you took this. You guys aren't winning this war. I hope they're aware of this. We're just, you know, we're struggling a little bit here. Because I guess, for whatever reason, 35% is, I guess we're stuck there. We need more soldiers. I don't know why we can't take more than 35. But we have our full-on levy force here, and these guys can retake some of this land. There we go. Alrighty, now let us blast a lot of their armies here. See, these guys don't understand that Rome don't give an F, and Rome will blast them out of here. Like, yeah, you can take whatever you want here, but you're not gonna win. Like, our army is going to retake these lands pretty easily, and then the main force, of course, will finish them off here. It is crazy how many prisoners we are taking by doing this as well. You know, yep, okay, we have it on. But even if they, like, even if they're taking some stuff from us, we're able to take the rest. Our spy has been found in Florence. Let's sabotage their relationship with Verona. Alright. Let's see if any of them want to peace out of this. We'll focus the people who actually... I guess we can just sort by armed forces. No. 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 Okay, it hasn't been long enough for them to want to get out of the war. But it has been long enough for, how many boats we got here? 8. I think we can take them. I knew we could take them. Hungary, we have completely decimated, and they will take so long to recover from it. Okay, we are not going to lose this right away. We worked far too hard to take that in the first place. We are not instantly losing that. See, they keep hitting us with all these soldiers and levies and untrained armies, and I'm just tired of it. I'm tired. Oh, they took Rome? Oh, hell no, they did not just take Rome. Rome will be back for us. Alright, Florence, you're gonna give us this wonderful area here. See, I need to go up through here and connect it. If I can connect it, we can build a local governor in Rome. Which is why we're doing this war in the first place. Alright, let us buy some mercenaries. These look like a wonderful group of mercenaries. Just gonna save the day. Yeah, so like, all their armies are retreating. We need to, alright, there we go. We'll piece them out. If we can piece them out to just have Florence here, we'll be A-okay. Or mainly any of the military threats. Like Saxony leaving is perfect. Those guys, no, we can't piece them out. I do need to look to see where their armies and stuff are. But that is one big army gone. Alright, our mercenaries are arriving in Neapolis. Let's get them to Rome so we can have a much bigger army. Okay. Or they're gonna freaking lose. Yeah, so they just have so many forces here. My army physically cannot be everywhere at once to win this. It really sucks. We've taken Rome back. It's like, it just depends where they go. Right? Like, if they go here, they go and do that. They, like... I guess Florence is getting all these cities. Alright, so they won't give up land. They also can't beat us. So we're in a weird predicament where... It's just such a weird predicament, because I can't... Like, I can beat them, but I can't send my entire army to fight them. Oh no, Hungary joined a coalition against us. That's no good. And then, like, I need to get this levy force back over here, but I can't. Like, I guess my navy could go here. Then we'll cross. We'll cross and bring all of our forces together. So it is just straight up levy armies here. Like, they don't actually have a force. But I don't, like, I have one great army and they just keep running past it. They took our one, they took one area. Alright, we gotta pay for navy maintenance and fort maintenance. We don't have a choice. Get your butt over there and transport these soldiers across. Thank you. Okay, and now they're not transporting them across. Oh no, they are, but they're getting attacked. Alright. Most amazing army. Please assemble. White peace. Yes, we will accept your white peace. So we're winning the war. Bramberg. Yeah. Like, I just need to get one line. One line for one road all the way across here. The problem is our economy is, like, in shambles and we can't. Alright, this is our super army. Okay. You guys are not taking Rome. You're not taking this. $101,000 troops? My goodness. This is actually quite a lot. So they have pushed us back. But we will go and take Naples back, and then we will go to Rome. Yeah, I don't know where Mecklenburg is. I don't, Genoa. We actually don't need Genoan lands, so it works. If we can get it down to not having to deal with all of their troops, we'll be okay. Like, all of those places don't really matter. Like, they each just have, like, 20,000 soldiers to come at us. And they do add up to more than we can handle. Moldavia. But we just need these, like, 3 countries. We need 3 countries to yield. And if those 3 countries yield, then we will be A-okay and able to, push forward. Yeah, so that is one that we cannot. Venice. I don't even know where Venice is anymore. Sure, we'll have white peace for Venice. We don't need any of Venice's lands. These Bologna we actually do need to take, so. Bittenheim, yeah. Wait. It's hard to find where these countries are. Yeah. I guess we can just click on them and see. Yep. They have the same flag there. Or they have something here as well. Alright. We liberated Rome. We're liberating everything. And now you can keep sending our soldiers forward. We'll liberate our former castles. Oh, well. We're going to attempt. See, they have our castle here. So, like, they can just completely disregard our push on this side and go back here and take our stuff down here. It's really terribly annoying. Yep, we can make peace with you. I need an army, but I can't afford one right now. We could go for peace. All these pesky... Yes, artillery doctrine, please. Let me blow some shit up. A tax exemption. We'll go with naval movement. That is fine. Yep, we will peace you. We have no progress against Florence. That is a lie, but okay. Prato, sorry, but sorry. Yeah, we can make peace with you guys. Alessandria. It's like Alexandria with the other version. Alright, we've liberated our castle, and now we shall attack Florence to make sure white peace is no longer imminent. Again. Alright, so a lot of their army down south has been pieced out, which is good. No, we will not have peace with you. No, Florence, absolutely not. Okay. So, like, every country's piecing out one by one, and then this will allow us to take most of northern Italy. Well, we lost our great power status to do this, and we absolutely should have stabilized instead. We were able to, you know, we'll get our due. But the most important thing, and what we're trying to accomplish with this, we actually don't need those guys, so we can actually make peace with them. But what we're trying to accomplish with this is a road to Rome. And in order to do that, like, we're here, so we just need these 3 countries. So, if Florence unconditionally surrenders, that'd be great. It doesn't matter, really. I mean, like, I guess I could just hire a mercenary army, right? Take a loan or 2. Take a loan, hire a mercenary army. Poland usually has that force, you know. Alright, so we'll hire that mercenary army to clean them up here. Providence, yes, we will take peace from you. You guys could exist, you know, you can have your south of France area. That is fine. Pronto, no. Bologna, no. And then we will get our mercenary army here, and we will devastate them. This Florence army. These guys should win. It seems like a lot of levies there. If they don't, then, well, we made a terrible choice. As I said, they should win. Roman armies are the most superior in the land. I don't know where this is, but we will accept. We could summon more levies. We do have some countries that are, like, mad at us or something. I don't really know. But our mercenaries finished them off and saved our lands. We passed the artillery doctrine, so we can blast the shit out of them. And now we will move to Florence and hopefully start securing them as fast as we possibly can. Okay, I do not know why we have a food shortage. That makes no sense to me. But we will clean up these forces down here, take the rest of these areas and locations, and go about our day. But there should be no food shortage. A food shortage is so weird here, because we have the entire area. Literally makes no sense. I guess it's a supply line thing? Oh, it's because they took this, I think, actually. We have a broken supply line somehow. No one else wants white peace. We're gonna lose a lot of our mercenaries at our main army. We will take this. Okay, and now here come all their armies again, being obnoxious. Sure, yep, we will make peace with you. I guess we need another mercenary army See, I could just make regulars, but mercenaries are just armies ready to go. Sure, they might be a little expensive, but like, they blast. Okay, so we paid for all those at Rome. Okay, we took this. So now you guys can come back, get your food, finish them off. We'll send you guys just back capping them all. I guess we want you to take this back. Oh, look at that. We're a great power again. How nice. Alright, we're sending the real army to do this, and we'll have the mercenary armies retake these places. They keep getting their prisoners back, so let's just send all our prisoners to the mountains. In the mountains, where our prisons lie. Tongenberg, yeah, sure. Holy Roman Empire would be probably pretty fun to play. I have not touched them at all, and I have no idea how it works. And I've seen stuff about people complaining about it, and it just being an absolute mess to try to attempt. Yep, we can piece you guys. So getting this coalition down to just, like, 3 people is the plan here. Salzburg. Like a Salisbury steak. Totally the origin of it. Georgia is going to reclaim our lands up there, hopefully. And then our mercenaries here can reclaim a lot of these areas. Of course, you will come here and help us integrate. So we took the integration bureaucracy, and now we have done nothing but integrate all these locations. And it is nothing but a pain in the butt. Alright, we will continue taking these places, take this spot, and we have a few more stuff to go up and get. Okay, so now we just got someone who was corrupt. And that really, okay, we have 2 people who are corrupt, so we just need to find who's corrupt and off with them. Yeah, so goodbye. It really sucks that it is so powerful because it is just an instant cabinet replacement. This guy is also corrupt. So, yes, you are also changed. We will literally leave a seat empty before we replace it with someone who's corrupt. Because 20% taxes is just too much. Yeah, both of those people are corrupt. We avoid that corruption tag like the plague that it is. Alright, here I don't even know what we can have. Oh, our baggage trains. Our baggage wagons. Alright, so we're reclaiming these cities, reclaiming these castles. That's what these mercenaries will do. They'll sit here and reclaim them. Like, a navy's cool and all, but we absolutely want to press forward. Okay, so we've kind of decimated them and pushed them pretty far back, honestly. So now we will keep sending these forces forward. When we liberate our castles, we will go even further forward. We have a food shortage. We have all these provinces that are not integrated. I think we can actually crack down on a lot of these. We can stop worrying about these zealots and start integrating more locations. Since we have a lot of these places. Pretty much integrating these places will allow us to not have it at all. Which is very nice. So we will integrate these. We're bolstering bureaucratic. We're spreading our policy. This place is probably good enough. Let us see if we can... I guess we could switch it. Any of these places. Okay, we want to do that one next. What is this one? Okay, he's assimilating that. So assimilating these areas to make them a part of our place is nice, because we have eradicated Turkish. War score efficiency, 10%. Okay, that's pretty great. You guys go and attack them. Finish them off. Do not let them take our cities. And we will now do an Orthodox Synod, and we will get our 7 stability from kicking out all of those corrupt people, which will now raise our money back to where it should be. We can't afford to extend the contracts, unfortunately, so hopefully reclaiming these areas does not last that long. So we just keep pushing forward, keep retaking our cities. Oh, that's our vassal. Literally retaking vassal cities, which, you know, is a part of us, so it is worth doing. It's just weird to say that out loud. So we're gonna lose one of these mercs. I think we're gonna lose that one, but that's fine. Georgia. Oh. Okay, so one of them unconditionally surrendered to us, and now we are entering this. So this age is where stuff gets crazy. I kind of actually like... administrative is just so good for getting a lot of your stuff done. I like those top parts. I like getting our stuff good. 10% literacy is awesome. This is more diplomatic stuff. Less antagonism's pretty good. More diplomats, trade. It gives us trade and diplomacy. We don't have colonies, so it's not really ever worth it. Then military is really good here. It'll allow us to keep going, but we can always get, like, we've won. Like, we have great army. 10% artillery and power from all that is nice, but I gotta go with administrative, just because those policies are really, really good. Then we have absolute rulership, which is a good one, but we would lose our current system, and obviously we're not going to spend the stability to do so. That is just ridiculous. So we'll put this guy in here, even though he doesn't really have much. And someone unconditionally surrendered to us. I don't know who that was or why they would. And I don't know how to see. But whatever country did, we will take whatever they have, because why not? I think it was like Linden, whatever. These guys. Oh, we can toggle to hide their subjects. That's very nice. I swear it started with an L. Okay, where's your province at? I don't even know where you are. Oh, you're right here. Okay. Hell yeah. We will take you and you will give us your money. Bam. You're on mainland Italy, so that actually helps us a lot. You are where our army is marching. And we're now in the age of absolutism, so hopefully some absolutism can spread and, you know, we'll get stuff going. Our biggest issue is people. Like, we have too much land and not enough people to do stuff. And we'll finish this war. And then, of course, this court and country thing is crazy. Because this will start this entire thing, and it just makes everyone hate you, and it starts a bunch of rebellions. And you gotta quell those rebellions. Yes, we will give you peace, good sir. Pretty much anyone on the Italian peninsula is screwed, but everybody else we will conquer. Yeah, you are absolutely not getting white peace. Brandenburg, you are the only one that was actually a threat in this war, so we will give you peace that you desire. And then we will continue to conquer the rest of Florence. However long it may be, however arduous the journey might take. You guys are happy with us, so that's good. We just, you know, had to convert your religion and do a whole bunch of other random things. Oh my goodness. Pisa, no, you will not have peace. You will not have peace. Nope, nope. Okay. So let us see if Pisa keeps asking, so we will see if they will just give us everything, because I believe we... Oh no. Okay, so like they would do it, but we just need them to unconditionally surrender. Which is just a funny... It's funny that they were able to do that. Like, they just were like, yeah, we'll just give up. We see you coming, Rome. We give up. All of these Holy Roman Empire city-states... You know, because the Roman Empire exists, the Holy Roman Empire should cease to exist. That'd be cool. I don't know if that's how that works. Alright, the Columbian Exchange. So this allows us to get new stuff to our market. And we can spend a lot of our prestige and money to do this. So we absolutely want to get tobacco. We want to get some, like, we have plenty of fish. So getting tobacco here is nice. Get some nice Anatolian tobacco for some fish. We don't want to totally delete that. We just have so many things of fish. That's why we do that. Then we also want to get some cocoa. We cannot get any cocoa. Unfortunate. Chilies. We'll make chilies in the Balkan. Why not? And we will do it for some fish. So we have 2 chili. Like I said, we have insane fish gathering operations, so I'm not worried about it at all. I forget where we put it. All of our RGOs are maxed, so where did we do it? That was clay. Am I blind? Oh, it was right there. 13 levels of chilies. That's very nice. 11 levels of tobacco. And then where was the other tobacco? Nothing like destroying our food to get some cash crops growing here. I could have sworn I did it, like, down here. We did it for the fish. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay. So that will flood our market with much desired goods. They'll grow it. A lot of stuff will happen. We are absolutely Roman, so we will continue that way. There we have it. Another siege has successfully happened. We will give you guys peace, of course. We are a great power, and we can enforce peace if we really wanted to, but you know, we got a lot before that happens. Alright, let us continue conquering things. I don't even know what that war horn was for. I know we're at war. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. I know we have diplomatic actions. Ask for money. Truces are ending. Places need integrating, but we're already integrating so many places. Where are you guys? Oh. Yeah, no, you're not getting peace. Yes, you can have peace. We will build this road to Rome, and then we will focus on making our country amazing. Yes, you guys can have that. Age of Absolutism gets pretty crazy with the things that you get here, so it's like you really want to be careful with how aggressive you are in the early parts of this, because it can get very bad very quickly. They can just straight up crater your everything. Absolutely, we'll use that prestige to make us more prestigious. So as we go here, we're taking this. Yeah, you guys can migrate from Naples to us. Absolutely. So we're trying to integrate places that I think are occupied, and that is why we cannot. We want to extend you guys, but you cost way too much. Freedom shall be celebrated. Food access decline. We will accept peace from you. We will accept peace from you. It's literally how fast can we take their forts is what we're playing at. Decline. Decline. We defeated them. Like, they should give us everything we want. The problem is we have to take their capitals. We literally just have to go through here and take capitals. So I think we split our army. And in doing so, taking their capitals, we will hopefully make them unconditionally surrender, and then we can take all of it. They literally don't have an army. They don't have anything. No, you will not have peace. The only thing you will have is unconditional war. Until you give us all of your lands, all of your titles, everything you have. This is the problem. Like, this is what I hate about forts and sieges. They take so long the further it goes. Okay, where are these armies starving? I don't care about these prisoners. Stop telling me they're armies. Like, I don't get it. Oh, okay. Jordanians are here taking Prato, which sucks. So we'll just have to hold this war until they either unconditionally surrender or leave. But taking their capitals is the good way to do it. Oh, the military revolution. That's very nice. I believe we have debt we need to pay off. Yeah, we'll erode that debt. Bam, we took that. Let us take the capital of Florence. We gain absolutist. Yeah. We are going to be absolutes. Alright, so we have the disaster, we need crown power, we need absolutism to shine. Marvelous. Okay, so remember when I said this is where you gotta be careful? This is what I was meaning when I said that. So we take Florence, we take them, they surrender. Then we should be fine. We want their unconditional surrender. We will not settle for anything less. Nope. 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 Yeah, you guys can surrender. I'm pretty sure you already have surrendered. I don't know where you guys are. Yeah, we'll take your piece. So, this is exactly what I meant when I said, like, you really gotta be careful. Alright, we have almost pieced out every single one of them. Florence just needs to surrender. But we will lower our fort maintenance, we will lower our navy maintenance, we will... I think we gotta cut our bureaucracies. That should help. Alright, so we're making peace, we're cutting our bureaucracies. We gotta swap these people who are assimilating. They're assimilating things, but they're assimilating nothing. We need to put you on strengthening governments. So they're integrating places, but we don't have the places controlled, so they aren't actually integrating anything. We'll have you stabilize, we'll have you Alright, so stabilize as well as monarchy should be enough to keep our country afloat. I don't know what... Like, we lowered our bureaucracy, we lowered, like, everything that we possibly could. Hey, I guess we just have way less tax. Alright, we'll take a L on that. We can take an L on that. This we do need to fully invest in for the governorship. We do need that local governor. And the books just give us more money, right? So that one should be good. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Just end this war. They won't end this war. And unfortunately, we can't build our road because we need to take Florence. We need to take these places. Okay. So we are... And we just crater our diplomacy down. These bureaucracies are going to be our downfall, I fear. So like this, what does this do? We're not invested in it. People get mad at us. Our diplomat, that's fine. We're not good at integrating. This gives... Oh, okay, so this is worth investing in. The court, the estates get mad at us. So I think we need half for that. And this, we just need that. Like this, we just get lower taxes. So as long as this is checked. Like, as long as we have taxes checked, that's fine. We can deal with some rebels. Alright, let's see if that... Okay, yes. So that helped us a little bit with it all. No. No. Georgia, yes, you can have food. No. No peace. So our rebels are going to go up a little bit more. So if someone doing... I'm just trying to see what else we can get for money. So that increases how fast the bureaucracies get there and do things. I don't think there's really anything else. I mean, like, we can do this, I guess. And just make Byzantine controlled more. Where is Lucia? Right there. Apparently that city is, like, insanely good, I guess. Trapezoid is very rich. We'll just do Naples. We will do Naples because Naples is worth it. We do not want any of these corrupt people in our... Oh, wait, did I put this guy back in? No, okay. I don't think we have... Yeah, okay. No corruption here. Which is very good. However, we have a lot of debt, which is not very good. And we need to finish off taking these cities from Florence before we, you know, lose. We might have to end this war and do a different war, but also I think they might unconditionally surrender pretty soon. The fact Pisa hasn't surrendered yet is crazy. Or Florence. Oh, you know what? We need to move towards absolutism, so I definitely think we can just have this guy change societal values and send us towards absolutism. And with our absolutism rule, we will be absolutes in everything. Which, as you can see, we are moving there very fast and, you know, move towards absolutism. Good. You rebels can have as much rebellious activity as you want, but I will conquer. Then I think we just need to take these two capitals, if we can get to them. Okay, they liberated Pisa with like 5 people. Are you kidding me? That is what sucks about this. And I hate it. I really do. Like, ugh. We need to repair our army. Like, we have so much we gotta do. But I need Florence. If Florence gets defeated, then I think they might surrender. I don't need Pisa. Oh my, is that a corrupt? Oh, good. Tax optimizer, that is great. But once again, we just have so much expenses and so much. Yes, please let me find something to get more taxes. Yes, 5% trade income. That'll be good. Contain that, sure. We can contain that. Yeah, I don't know. We could get taxes. What does failing this do? Ooh, okay, we'll just request them. We need them. We need the money, so we don't go bankrupt. And we are stuck taking it at 21%. Oh no. I guess we have to seek peace. But I need this road. This road matters so much. And maybe they'll unconditionally surrender now that we have taken out a lot of their places. Surrender, Florence. Unconditional surrender. Okay, so we can take Bologna and we can take this. We'll split our army. Or I don't know if splitting is worth or not. But we literally just have to take these 2 places. And then 2 cities left. 2 cities and we have glory. Stop asking for peace, please. Like, what are all these things? Yes, I know you have it. Yes, we're losing our great power. Cool, people are starving. That sucks. Yes, I know my maintenance. We have devastated locations. Okay. So we need to start working on those. Alright, you. Alright, let's start undevastating these locations. It failed to get through Parliament. Unfortunate. Alright, Pisa. What are you giving us, Pisa? Alright, give us that and give us all your money. Okay, we have no war score against you, I guess. White peace is the only thing we can do. Whatever, we'll take peace with you guys, so you can leave us alone. Weaken their forces. Pronto, where are you? No. No, we will take that. I literally just need to... I need to take this. Ugh. Good, the coalition is disbanded. Good. I don't think we are even close to accomplishing anything we set out to do. I think we'll just have to settle for Florence and we can go for the other places later. We just got nothing else we can do. Okay, war reparations. Annuls treaties with France. Yeah. We like that. Alright, there we have it. We have taken Florence. We have ended our war. Our people can rebuild, and then we just have a few more areas to really take over. We are losing so much money. This is crazy. I guess my army is reinforcing is what's happening. Alright, so let's recover prosperity in a lot of these places. We're getting control. Towards Roman, Byzantine style architecture. And we'll just let them do whatever. So now the whole world's got a coalition against us. Yeah. Alright, so I don't know how to hold on to this empire that we have other than cutting spending. Like, I could let our people starve. I guess we could cut stability investment in half. That'd make us positive. I guess we could give the nobles a thing that makes them happy. They're not very happy right now. Oh, feudal, a noble navy. That's not a bad one. I like this. Offensive military doctrine. There you guys go. Now be happy so we can tax you more. Look at that. See? Make them happy, tax them more. Alright, let's stop reinforcing our army. And let us hope that whatever we got is enough. Oh, our legitimacy went down for that. I was like, I swear we should be profiting, not plummeting. So we had to take another loan, but we are stable. We're making money. We got 15,000 to pay down. We're a great power again, so that's cool. So we can avoid a war. I think we'll be fine. Yeah. We are going to be central. Gosh. Like, Rome has to have an emperor, right? Like, we can't not have an emperor. That just wouldn't make sense. Wait. One of these, yeah. Absolutely, we will allow that to strengthen us. Look at that glorious Roman Empire. We will take the rest of Italy very soon. We just have a little bit of a hiccup. We gotta stabilize, you know? We gotta give some people some power. And with that power, there we go. Monthly prosperity and stability income. Can we get a, when can we do that? We could canonize for legitimacy. Let us pay off some debt, though. Alright, let's see if this is a terrible idea or not. Nine months, so we could inflate the crap out of our money. I think this is the best time to do this. To pay off our debt, and then we will, after we pay off our debt, we will go back. SPQR, there we go. Just Roman Parliament base. No, you don't. Your people can starve. I wish we could just set a recovery effort. Alright. We just have a lot of... Italy just needs recovering. Oh my. We're getting like a tech a turn. That is crazy. Alright. So 4K we can repay our debts. Good. Making our people even more happy. So we can then tax them a ton. Yes, I know. Okay, this is huge. Wherever that Corpus Julius policy is. Oh, is that in one of these? I don't think it is. I think it's a different law. Legal code. So cabinet seats. So Byzantine law gives us a government reform and centralization. Corpus Juris Civilis gives us a cabinet seats and lowers that. So it's a cabinet seat for a government reform, but we also lose a bureaucracy. So I don't know if that's worth it, really. I think we just continue doing what we're doing. We can defeat a little inflation. Being a great power is awesome, though. I feel like we should become the diplomatic hegemon. Yeah. Oh, they actually are more culturally overpowered than us. And like, we would love to do that, but we can't. Yes, let's take that money. Bam, pay off the debt. Bam, let's quell inflation now. We'll go down by 5% per turn. And now we will stabilize, integrate, encourage absolutism, become the absolute leader. We need to have crown power of 41. 10 years, we need one of these. So the estates have a lot of privileges, so we might just have to make it last 20 years. Our annexation has gone down. We need the soldiers. We absolutely need the soldiers. Alright, let's keep recovering these places that are most in need. Let's see what control... Yeah. Control up here just really sucks. I mean, these aren't integrated. We just got these. But in order to truly get control, we need to get a governor here. And in order to get a governor here, we need a road. And I don't think we can build a road from Rome to Constantinople yet. Yeah. Unfortunate. We can build it to Prato, though. And then here. What sucks is I think the road already exists. It's just not our land. So we are 2 countries away. If we get it from these 2, we have it. Like, we literally just have the road through these 2 places. But, unfortunately... Alright, we're stabilizing, doing that, making our government awesome, helping recovery. So we just need more integration, really. I guess we could invest in our integrating bureaucracy. We will absolutely meet them with sword in hands. We will not give up that easily. So... all the stability really sucks. Oh my, our crown heir. Oh, why is this dude terrible? My heir is utterly atrocious. No. Alright, at least this dude isn't. They're not in our country. I don't know why the Roman Emperor is not in our country. I get no control over their destiny. We got some rebels. Okay, I don't even know where... How is this place a... Like, whatever. We'll support your royalists. We'll make you happy. I don't even know how that place is a country. Alright, we'll see if everyone comes for Rome. Which, hopefully they don't. Recovery effort. People. See, these places, like, I want to recover them, but they're not really in, they're not really in war. And, like, this place just got absolutely deleted the entire time. I've tried my best to hold on to it, but we've been going after these areas. And we've had to lower our bureaucracy investments. Which is fine if people hate us. As long as... Okay. As I was saying, as long as no one declares war on us, we should be fine. But, alas, here we are. So we need... I mean, that's just for taking spots. I guess we just try to, what do they got as far as people? Okay, so it's Hungary, Poland, Milan. Okay. So Hungary, Poland, and Milan. Those are the ones that are gonna actually pose any type of threat towards us. So we just really need to go over here and kick Hungary's butt. So let us march our army back here. Or at the very least to here. Let us summon all the levies. We will summon them here. So we want to have the main army group up with the other forces. This army is marching, so it'll have to take a few breaks in its march. Which I thought was silly this entire time, but it actually kind of makes sense. Alright, well, if we can fight the Milan army as we go, that'd be pretty great. Stopping them in Milan is the #1 priority. And stopping them here is also a priority. So we can stop them from taking our places. We'll be a-okay. We'll just have all these Roman people gather here. I don't know if I want one super army. I just don't know how to deal with it, right? We absolutely are going to need to buy another mercenary. Which sucks. Yeah, their mercenary army. It doesn't suck to do this. We just want to find one that has some artillery. The well-rounded armies are the best. And the problem is these can only spawn in Italy, so more troops to walk on over, I guess. Alright, there we have it. Bam. You guys are... Okay, at least this general's a absolute fucking giga chad. Stop them from taking that fort. Okay. What we want is peace as soon as possible. We want peace and money from them. We do not care about anything else. We will recover these places here. So we can just get money and peace. We will be very, very pleased. And this war could be ended pretty quickly. We are slaughtering them in these battles with our main force. You know what? I think we cancel the mercenary. Get our money back from that. Allow us to pay for this. Alright, we'll just go with one ginormous death ball. One giant death ball to take them all. And we'll split our death ball in two. So we have two giant death balls. Yeah, I think our vassals have that under control. Alright, let's see if they'll make peace. What do you want? Ooh. What is humiliate? Okay, I mean, we only lose that. And I'm down to just be humiliated. We just lose some prestige. Oh, well. Georgia's whatever. I don't want to pay them that, so we'll just pay him. Or, you know what? Pay him money to keep Georgia. See, like, Georgia's a great ally. Wait, what treaties do we have with... We have treaties with Bohemia and Austria? See, like, we could be humiliated, that's fine. And then do we pay a loan? They want something else. What do we dismantle forts? And dismantle our forts on the border? Yeah, how about that? There we go. 4 little border forts. I like that. Perfect. So we can get humiliated, and then we will dismantle some forts. And then we will just build more forts there anyway. Alright, that was a quick, swift into this war. We got peace with a lot of these people. Just banned all of our levies. And now we can just chill. Perfect. Alright. Resupply army. The blessing. Yeah, we want to put more into Constantinople. It'd be a shame. See, what I am now worried about is my, I guess you guys can't get across because we're not at war, so. Just, you know, boats do boat things. Alright, we're integrating, we're recovering. Very good with that. We will integrate there. I think we can go back to integrating instead of recovery. And maybe recovery is worth doing. Alright, we'll recover. As much as I want to go and obliterate Naples, we just have a lot that we need to get done. A lot of things we're researching. Just a lot of, I mean, we got through a lot of the new researches, so that wasn't too crazy. But we just have a lot of stuff. Like, we need to build up the empire, you know? This war was crazy, but we fended off 2 coalitions, and we were able to take all of Florence. So I think this is a good stopping point for this episode. We're entering the Age of Absolutism, and we will see if we can become the absolute ruler of the Roman Empire. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.